Nielsen rating
Nielsen.
services. They probably want us to like be part of it.
Who?
Nielsen
ratings.
ratings, like TV ratings and stuff.
For
Yeah.
what?
What do you mean, what?
I don't understand what.
That's how
want
they
you to
like
be
generate
part of it?
like how they.
Yes.
Oh, like you have to fill out stuff about the shows you watch or something?
They come in and install equipment. So they picked me to do it.
I did not know that's how that worked.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm rich, bitch.
Do you get anything
Yeah.
from it?
$2.
If you so they send the letters, and like they do have money in there, and like you like fill out information about like your household and how you watch TV and stuff. And if they select you and you're in the program, you do get paid like a very small amount every few months or so. Like you might get like $25-$50 every few months, I think, something like that.
It's like $5, I think, what I just read.
Interesting. Well, good for you two. I'm glad you have that going for you.
Oh, they already picked me, but they came by and ultimately I didn't do it.
I don't have cable, so I can't do it anyway.
Why did you choose not to do it?
They came and like
you choose it.
So they have to like hook up all this equipment in your house. So they have to, there's like a thing that goes on your TV that basically tells when your TV is turned on. They have to connect to your home internet to like see what devices are actually connected to your internet.
Gotcha.
And a whole bunch of shit. So like I knew most of that was gonna happen, but I got confused when like they had to put stuff on like my actual computer monitors and shit. I was like, you guys already know that my computer is on. Like it's a desktop. Like if I'm watching something, it's gonna be coming from the desktop. The monitor's not gonna turn on without it. And then like also my home network is just wonky enough that it wouldn't make sense. Like the guy came in and he saw that my Xbox One and my PlayStation 4 were on my desk, and they're not plugged in right now. But they also have to be aware of that because essentially they will detect whenever a device connects to your home internet. And then like every single time something connects, they'll have to call up and be like, "Hey, what's going on there?"
Yeah, I'm okay with any surveillance in my house.
It's a bit excessive. I think honestly, a few years ago, not a few years ago, I think there was a period of time where like I probably would have been more okay with the idea. But now it's
maybe, but
I honestly don't care. I literally do nothing. I have nothing to hide. I don't fucking do anything. I just fucking sit here and cry about losing Overwatch accounts. Fucking try to get them back for 3 hours.
Know about you. That's great. Anyways, welcome everyone to the Pass Control Podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about the latest in video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes we talk about Nielsen data too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every week. As always, I'm your host, Brenden Groom, and joining me on this lovely Friday evening for episode 511 of the show is the anime senpai himself, Mr. Michael Desir. Mike, how are you doing tonight?
Let's take a look outside. Oh, I'm fucked. Yeah. I am just fucked.
Yeah, we're maybe getting 6 to 10 inches this weekend, so fun.
Is that including tonight, or are we just talking about?
No, I think it's Sunday and Monday. Tonight is a separate ordeal. So tonight's like a 3-incher type situation, 3 to 5. And rounding us out tonight, of course, is the Fortnite father himself, Mr. Todd Gary. Todd, how you doing tonight?
Yo, I'm here, baby.
Yo, he's here in the building, live and direct. Sorry, a little coffee cough. I had to clear my throat. Sorry. We got a great show for you tonight. We're going to talk about, I don't know what we're going to talk about. We're going to just kind of roll with it and see where it's going. Dom has been playing Demon Tides, which just came out today, and was going to give his sort of impression so far / maybe review. I don't know. I don't think he's finished it yet. So we will have that conversation about Demon Tides next week for sure. But looks great. Mike, a lot of people are comparing it that I've seen to Super Mario Sunshine. So actually that's a slam dunk for the two of you right here.
What a wild comparison to make to a game.
Right.
Yeah, well, people like that game. We got a great show for you tonight, though. Before we hop into whatever we end up doing tonight, this episode, of course, sponsored by our good friends at Goodnight Fatty. If you're in the Salem, Massachusetts area or the North Shore of Massachusetts on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday evening, you want yourself something hot, something sweet, something tasty, something fresh out of the oven, you can head on down to 1 Washington Square and get yourself a delicious fatty. And if you're unaware of what a fatty is, you can check them out on social media at Goodnight Fatty and educate yourself on these tasty, tasty treats. Their video this week was pretty funny. I laughed pretty hard. I don't know if you watched it.
I mean, I don't know them by the leaks.
It
You'd
has
have to
their. I
describe
mean,
the
I
premise.
sent it this week. It has their daughter in it.
Oh,
and
okay, I did see that one. Yeah,
it was
Whose daughter is it?
the owners.
the owners.
When did they have a kid?
Several
I didn't
years
even know
ago.
they had a kid. Was not even aware.
Oh no!
What'd you do? What'd you do?
I don't really know
Fantastic.
what just happened, but I think we will be okay still. I hope.
Oh, there goes the camera.
Can you just great? Can you just verify that we're still live, Michael?
Let's see here.
While
Let's
I
see
fix
here.
my camera. While Mike is doing that, other quick housekeeping things. This PTC Movie Club for February is Todd's pick, and we are watching Begonia. So we will chat about that probably either next week or the week after. So make sure you watch that film if you want to hear us chat about Begonia.
I got an ad, but I think you're live. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Cool.
My head's moving.
So we should be mostly okay. We'll deal with it. But we got a great show for you tonight. Before we get into whatever we've been playing and watching, I'm going to start with what I've been watching. And let me tell you, Wonderman, fucking fantastic. Todd, you got to make appointment television. Did you start it yet?
I can't.
Why?
Me?
Yeah.
I just never have time to watch TV. I'll never be able to
What
watch
do you mean? You can just turn Overwatch off for a couple of days and you can be good to go. You can just lock your account. You can just...
Resident Evil's coming out next week. It's all
Great.
downhill from here.
It's eight 30-minute episodes. You're good. Or 9 or something.
Man, you got like really good skills at just like standing still.
I'm very good at pausing.
Becomes invisible. Becomes perfectly still.
Yeah. I think I think it's I said this to Mike. Mike and I got some tiki cocktails on Tuesday night in a little Tiki Tuesday action. And I still feel like it's recency bias, so I do need to digest this a little bit more. But oh damn, this show is trash. I do need to digest this some more, and I feel like I'm just saying this too soon. But I think off the cuff, I feel pretty good about saying it might be like a top 5 MCU show. I think I feel pretty good about that.
Is there a lot of action in it?
I mean,
I'd say there's almost no action in it.
What do you mean, Mike? They're saying action almost every episode when they're filming these things. Come on, that was a joke because it's about like movies and TV, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't need action for it to be good. I mean, WandaVision didn't really have much action, and I think that's arguably the 1 or 2 spot. I feel like Loki didn't have a lot of action. Maybe it did.
I
don't
think
remember.
they did.
So. It was like not like.
I feel like the end of WandaVision
I think
did.
End of WandaVision had action. I would say Loki had action on and
bit.
off again because, like, the fucking hunters would show up and they'd be swinging their batons, and then like one of the Loki variants would be like,
"Oh, that's true."
"Oh,
was that season 2 though? I actually don't remember. I don't know.
I don't remember.
It's
I think it was both seasons.
That's if Todd's gauging stuff by action, then that's on Todd's preference, I guess. The show was fantastic. The acting was great. I loved like the cinematography of the show. I think it is like a must watch. If you're out there and you kind of softened on the MCU, or you've been avoiding the shows, I think this is like go out of your way to watch. It's pretty contained. Like you don't need to have really any broad MCU knowledge. Like you can just watch it and I think enjoy it pretty comfortably. Obviously, like Ben Kingsley's in it, so if you have the familiarity with the Mandarin, like cool, it's a little bonus for you. But I think the show also does a very quick and easy, concise, like if you maybe forgot or didn't see the stuff with the Mandarin, like this is who this character is and what the issue, like what their plot line is in the show. And I feel like it explains it.
He's not actually the Mandarin though, right?
Who's to say?
What do you mean? We've already established that he wasn't, didn't we? Iron Man?
Who's to say? Mike?
Well, I mean, he's right.
I know.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, just watch the show.
I'm not gonna try and gaslight him into anything.
Yeah, no, just watch the show. It's good. It's a great show. The lead actor is fantastic. Ben Kingsley's great. I mean, it's really mostly just them on the screen for, I would say, like 80%, if not more.
Todd, you love Joey Pants. Joey Pants is in this.
Pants is in it, yeah. It's great. It's just a really.
Hey, who's Joey Pants? What do you mean? I love Joey Pants.
Joe
he's in Big Baby's Day Out.
And, Joe Pantalone.
yeah.
He's in it.
Yeah.
He actually, ironically enough, he might be in my next movie I pick after Begonia.
Okay. All right. Todd's 4 months in the future. He's not even.
Todd's gonna make us watch. He's gonna make us watch all the Bad Boys.
Yeah.
No, I would never do that.
No, but Wonderman's great. You finished it as well, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, high praise, right? You also enjoyed it, or no?
I enjoyed it. It was it was good. It was a light watch.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is what we I think it might actually encapsulate what we really wanted out of like an MCU show. In that it's a cool watch, but it doesn't seem like it's required reading. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's enjoyable,
it's
but you don't feel burdened to watch it.
Does he use his powers?
Do you want?
Todd,
watch
the show.
I don't want to.
Wonderman.
Spoil the show.
His powers are wonder.
But I do. It's just a really good show. Like, it's just a good little thing. I think it has, good commentary on the MCU from like a kind of like a fourth wall-y type commentary on the MCU, maybe like in a very broad stroke way. But it's just overall, I really enjoyed it. Like, when it was over, I was like, man, this was like a very solid show. I hope that it was weird. It was great. It was very contained. I wasn't at any point like, oh, what is anyone else gonna show up? Oh, is there gonna be a post credit? Like, none of that even entered my brain. It was just like, I liked what this was, and I'll be disappointed if they don't use him in the future, even if it's just for another season of Wonderman. Like, I don't necessarily need him to be somewhere else in the MCU with other people. It would still be cool because I think he's a good character and a good actor. But I would be also happy with just another Wonderman season that was just more of what he's got going on. So it's pretty good. Pretty good, I think.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I mean, what else you guys watching or playing? I mean, I can just keep running through stuff, but I mean,
go for it.
Well, I mean, we've all been playing Overwatch. We're back to being an Overwatch podcast. How does that make you feel, Mike? You're grunting, you're sighing, you're looking down.
I feel like we've fallen backwards. I feel like we all had our fucking our AA chip that we had to. Sorry, guys. Back.
It's weird because you have never stopped playing it.
Yeah,
I know.
It's like,
okay.
But like I could play Total Mayhem and like just be brain dead. Now I gotta play with people who are talking. I have to play with you who are like, I'm gonna go dunk on this team, guys. I'm gonna go over here.
But that's fun. You have a good time.
I'm gonna get play the game.
That's a good time. When we as a team are just firing all cylinders and you got me like going and fucking we're just coalescing and Todd's throwing Junkrat tires or all of a sudden a fucking diva.
Todd doesn't play Moira.
All of a sudden
a diva
pops out of nowhere into the team wipe and everyone's like, "Whoa, Todd knows how to play the game again." Whoa.
Wait, did they nerf Moira, by the way? Because I feel like her healing is not as good as it used to be.
I don't know. The numbers are always changing. I have no idea what's going on.
There's been so many changes since we've like really played the game. You'd have to like dive into patch notes and read stuff, which I'm not at that level yet. But I do think that with Todd today being like, we should play some competitive. I'm like, I could play some competitive. I could.
I mean, competitive.
The other thing I do.
I don't mind playing quick play, and I have fun playing quick play. But my preferable mode is competitive because I like having like we stop and then or we make it all the way through and then we got to defend. Like I hate that the matches are short in that way. That's the only thing I hate.
That is my biggest complaint with quick play. I think it always was my biggest complaint, and it's still my biggest complaint with quick play. I brought this up the other day when I was playing with a bunch of friends of the show, where I legitimately, I don't know if we were all together or not, but I legitimately was like, my biggest, at the bare minimum, I wish you could have the option post quick play match to like, select rematch or something just to play the other side of the map. Obviously, if it's like the push map, is it push with the robot? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, push.
If it's like push, you're playing. It's just that is what it is. But if you're playing payload or if you're playing attack versus defense modes, I feel like having the option to just re-queue against that other team to flip the map, I think would be just like added as a vote at the end. Like, do you want to play their side? You know what I mean? It could still be that you won on that side and you got credit for a win or whatever. But having the ability to not play for the stop, it's like I feel like sometimes, playing a payload map or a hybrid map, it's like a lot harder for certain sides of that coin to like get it all the way through or to get a stop somewhere. So having the ability to play the other side of the map where all you need to do is get more or less progress, I feel like is an interesting dynamic that I think people would enjoy without, because there are plenty of people that just don't want to play competitive and they don't get that side of the game, which I think is very fun. I think that's like a fun dynamic to playing those game modes.
Is there a reason why like Volskaya and Hanamura, like I thought they were going to remove them and bring them back? We just never see in those maps ever again.
They did bring them back. They have different names, Mike.
They're different names. They're different game modes.
Yeah, but the maps are
so it's not
they're reworked maps. I mean, but they are back. I don't know what they're called, but they are back.
At least Anubis and
Anubis I've seen. I didn't get the vote on it, but I did see that pop up in a rotation one time.
Yeah, well, I forget. Yeah, Hanamura came back as a different game mode.
I forgot about Anubis. Oh man, remember holding that point on Anubis, like on defense?
Do the old versions of those maps exist in a different game mode in the game or no?
No, because 2CP is just not there.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if there was like an arcade mode that had like 2CP or something.
Lunar Colony too. That was
Lunar Colony. There was Paris, I think, and I can't think of any more.
I don't know if they've all been reworked, but I know those three were, or at least I know Hanamura in Anubis. I don't know if
I don't remember Volskaya. I'm positive that Lunar Moonbase isn't back in any capacity.
Isn't back?
Is not back.
But Paris as well. Unsure.
Paris, I also don't think is back. But again, I only play Total Mayhem, and Total Mayhem only lets you play push or hybrid or escort. Like the other game modes don't exist. I mean, the other maps don't exist in Total Mayhem.
Oh, weird. Has that always been the case?
It's always been like that because you've seen how stally that game mode gets.
Yeah,
like the other ones will those games would not end.
Yeah. No, I'm happy. I remain happy to be back. I mean, it's funny because we went from, and I'm sure we will be back on Fortnite at some point, but we went from being like, we would maybe sporadically play Fortnite, solo or together throughout the week, but that was, kind of ritualistic of, oh, we're recording. All right, let's hop on, get a couple of dubs, play we lose. It's 2:00 in the morning. And now
there's no way we say play till we lose and play until 2 in the morning.
Well, that's the joke. I say play we lose, and then we're still, it's 2 a.m. and we're still playing the game. And we won one match. But with Overwatch, we've replaced it with that, but also like it's brought a bunch of other friends of the show back into like our more regular multiplayer game sessions, which has been great because I feel like I haven't been playing much multiplayer games at all for the last few months. Like aside from stints in Fortnite, I feel like I haven't played a lot of multiplayer. So it's nice to have something to play with friends because I feel like anything else I've even dabbled with multiplayer wise has been like nothing consistent. So to have this back has been, I think, great. I'm happy we're back to it. I always have loved Overwatch, and I did think for a while there was like a point of maybe we would never go back to Overwatch, and I don't know. A weird part of me maybe thought we would because I've never uninstalled it. So as soon as
Overwatch 2 kind of made me think we're not going back because we're like, oh, this is it. This is what we're doing here for Overwatch 2, and then
Overwatch 2 was, I mean, that's not the reason why we stopped playing because we were already sort of, I think, set it on the game. Like you were still playing a little bit, maybe. Mike was obviously playing, Total Mayhem, but I think the lead up to 2 we were maybe a little bit removed. I think we were excited to jump back into 2, but I think we were ultimately like it didn't really keep us around. So,
it was basically the same game. We're just like, oh, okay, it all looks the same, and yeah.
Yeah. So I'm happy to be back. I've been having a great time. Like I get the I get the itch to play most days, and I just I look around like who's on. I shoot a little message. Anybody want to hop in? And it seems like there's at least always out of us or any of our extended Pass the Controller family. It seems like there's people that always kind of want to play. So it's just good to have that right now. And I know it will not be long that we have a wide pool of people that want to play. So I'm taking advantage of the moment where we're all kind of back in the Overwatch water. So
Completely random, but one of my favorite gaming times of like the past couple of years was when Halo Infinite launched. Those multiplayer nights were so
had
fun
like
with
30
everyone.
people. We had so
We
many
had
people
so
that
many
went,
people.
yeah.
It was so
And that's
good.
kind of how
so
it feels
good.
right now, where it's like there's probably like 3 of us. I'm trying to like quick count in my head. There's got to be at least
Maps.
10 to 15 other people that kind of regularly want to play. And that's just within like our like super close knit, where there's like definitely more people attached to other people within that 15 that would also play. So like there's a pretty like to the point where I almost floated the idea of like, hey, should we just like drop a a quick Overwatch Discord just to have that out there so that we get we just group up and get a bunch of people, because I do feel like we could very easily have, I don't know, whoever wanted to play whenever, there'd like always be a team ready to play. Like I feel like we would always have a stack, which would be nice. So maybe I'll just pop that. Maybe I'll just make that happen tonight. Maybe I'll just open that real quick. Open the door.
So I don't know if we've ever said it. Maybe I just wasn't listening, but what got you back into Overwatch?
It's funny because it wasn't the update.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I'm like, I've seen you play. You haven't even really touched the new characters.
Well, so I've played them very quickly, but it was more of like we were hopping right back into just like playing, and obviously just quick play. But every time I've tried out the new characters, I'm like, I feel like I'm a very negative person on the, like I'm not helping the team anyway. And I still want to win, so I'll just normally play characters I like. But it also has like, there are a few characters that I've been using more that I don't normally use. Like I'll bust out Hanzo once in a while, but I feel like right now I'm playing a lot of Hanzo and like very helpful to like I'm playing very well as Hanzo. So it's been interesting to come back and like characters I've always used, but like now I'm like a little more on specific characters that maybe weren't high play counts for me, but still characters I did use. But I don't know. I don't think there was a specific thing. I think I just saw like Ken, Cam, Jesse, maybe a few other people were playing, and I was like, oh, you know what? I can play a couple matches if the game doesn't need an update, and it didn't need an update, and I hopped in, and we played a couple matches one night, and I was like, all right, this was great. I probably won't play this again for a while, and they were like, what do you mean? The update's in like 3 days. I was like, if I come back and play this in 3 days, I'll be surprised. And I played it every day leading up to the update. And then, obviously the update came and everyone was on then. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm here now. So, and I got the battle pass. We got the Hello Kitty skins. We're all in. We're all in.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. It's so odd. Well, it just worked out for you that way.
It did work out because I wasn't like, I pay attention to Overwatch stuff, in this gap where we've kind of been removed from the game for the last whatever year or two. But I'm not like super dialed in, so like there's a big gap of new heroes that I just haven't played with. Because aside from the 4 that they added in this update,
5.
5.
Plus
So aside from these 5, there's still probably at least like 3 or 4, if not more, that I didn't play with as well.
I've yet to see anyone use the girl with the crossbow. I've yet to use the girl with the crossbow. I forget she's there. I've yet to see anyone ever pick the girl with the drill.
With Freya on my team and against me.
I don't see anyone using the girl who like drills on the ground and everything and has that.
I've played plenty of matches with Venture.
I never see these characters. Yeah.
No, I see a pretty healthy mix of new heroes, old heroes, and then middle heroes that I haven't really played as. I also see like very consistently a Widowmaker. Like Widowmaker is almost always on the enemy team. I don't know if that's been the thing for a while or if that's a new thing. And it's weird. Someone the other night when we were playing I think it might have been Todd, brought up that he used to use Torbjorn back in the day. Was that you, Todd? Did you bring that up?
It was me, yeah.
Todd said that, and then every match since then, there's been a Torbjorn. There's a Torbjorn today when we played. There's been a Torbjorn almost every fucking match.
Torbjorn's a great character, at least to me. A great character, especially if you're playing on console, if you have to deal with the flying character.
That's
throw the turret down,
but
and then
like I've played Farah in many maps since we've been back, like many matches, and zero Torbjorns, and until the last couple days where Todd brought up Torbjorn. Yeah, I don't know. It just worked out that way. I mean, Ken and Cam specifically still play a lot of Overwatch. So like them two playing, and then I saw like, a few more people playing. I was like, damn, I kind of want to round up this 5, get us a little 6 stack going. So that was kind of what gave me the nudge to play, because they're playing a lot together. So it's like if I really wanted to play prior to this, there were people to play. And I'm sure if I texted Todd and I said, hey Todd, I'm gonna hop on Overwatch,
I'd probably say yes, like every time. Yeah. So. It's like, especially like after beating a couple games and now being in like game limbo, like I'd be like, yep, let's go.
Yeah, Overwatch has found itself back in my rotation in a very kismet time where I was not really playing Fortnite, and Fortnite was primarily my multiplayer game for a while. So, it kind of just filled a little nook that I needed that I didn't have in my rotation. So, I'm happy it's here, and I hope it sticks around for a bit. I hope a lot of us stick around with it, because it's been, like I said, it's been really fun to come back to Overwatch and play together.
So we're all done
playing any multiplayer games.
I already I downloaded Highguard.
I
uninstalled
it yesterday.
I uninstalled it. I was like, I guess I'm not playing this. Like, I'm not even trying probably. Yeah, no, it's great. The other thing that I've been playing that I've mentioned a little bit, but I can talk a little bit more about it now. I think I'm getting pretty close to the halfway point of the game. But Dragon Quest XI, I am so happy that I am in this groove of went from Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined to now playing 11 on my Switch. It is I'm aggravated that I never finished it back then when I got it, when it came out. But I'm so happy to be back. It's been like a perfect cool. I'm gonna lay on my bed, play some Dragon Quest. Oh, cool. I'm gonna lay on the couch, play some Dragon Quest. I played it on TV a few times, but I play a lot of handheld Switch too, so I have been really enjoying doing that as kind of like my main focus right now while I'm not playing something else specific for us to cover or whatever. It's been the right choice, I think, for me to pull out of my backlog and get through. And I tried to set a goal of myself to try to finish the game before the end of this month. I don't think that's going to happen unless I really buckle down, but I also don't mind having this as the game that, like, I do want to play it. I enjoy playing it. I can enjoy playing it in little sessions or longer ones and not feel like I need to beat this. It's just kind of like, this is what I am playing right now and I'm enjoying it, and however long it takes is fine with me because it's just been a blast. So it's so far it's I can understand why people say it's their favorite Dragon Quest game or one of the best RPGs of the last decade. I hope that it stays this strong with me now, because if it does, I can absolutely see it being, for sure, my favorite Dragon Quest game. But I can definitely see it popping itself into its list of one of my favorite games of the last decade or so. So really enjoying that. I would probably be a lot further in it if I didn't start playing Overwatch again. So kind of blame Overwatch for the wheels coming off that a little bit, but it's still what I'm playing outside of Overwatch. So I mean, I've been playing that so much, and obviously Overwatch, that I got Mario Tennis Fever when it came out, and I haven't touched it yet, because whenever I reach for my Switch, I'm like, yeah, but I'm in the middle of this in Dragon Quest. I don't really want to save it and take out the card. Like, I'm here right now. This is where I want to be. So, and Mario Tennis looks amazing, and I've seen a lot of high praise for it, and it looks like my type of Mario sports game. So I do want to get to it soon. It's right there, and Overwatch is calling. What about you guys? Playing anything else? Watching anything else?
I'm just playing Reanimal right now, which is pretty dope.
How is that? I don't even know anything. Actually, I don't know really anything about that game. So give me like a what is that?
It's from Tars. I think the name's Tarsier Studios. They did Little Nightmares 1 and 2, which I fucking love both of those games. And then Little Nightmares 3 came out, but they lost the IP, so this is basically their like successor to that. And it's basically all about like mood and atmosphere and like very like Seven Deadly Sins kind of like horrorous kind of stuff. You play like kids that are always like trying to get away from like these weird entities that are like hunting them through this world.
Okay.
But yeah, it sets the sound design and everything else is so good. Um, yeah, it's basically. I think you guys would like the game. I don't think they're super scary, but it's just entertaining and it's a quick playthrough. Most of these games are like 5 to 6 hours. This one's more open world and it actually lets you fight in it, which most of these games you're kind of like, I can't do anything. I got to run away basically. So they seem to be adding a lot of the stuff. They improved on basically Little Nightmares too, quite a bit. But
Okay.
yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't think you can catch me playing that game, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're having a good
Yeah,
time.
right.
What about you, Mike? You gonna play Reanimal?
Yes.
Probably not. I forgot I like briefly started High on Life 2 because I saw it was on Game Pass and I was too lazy to install it, so I did cloud gaming.
Did you play the first
But
one?
I beat the first one.
Did we ever talk about that?
I don't know. That was like years ago.
I don't think it was that long ago. Did you like the
I
first
feel
one?
like it was long. I did. I enjoyed it. I mean, I thought it was funny.
Okay. How are you feeling about this so far?
It's fine. Number one, I'm playing on xCloud because I didn't have enough room to install it, and I was too lazy to uninstall anything. So playing it with that handicap, and I also accidentally set it to like story mode.
What game?
So High on Life 2.
I hated it.
I probably could, but I realized I didn't really care that much.
Okay.
And then also, I think I forget how that first game ended, or was there DLC for the first game?
There was probably DLC for the first game. I mean, I didn't finish that game. It was fine, I thought, but
yeah,
I played 15 minutes on the new game, and I'm like, nope. I'm like, it's fine. If the game is fine, it's not
I
a bad
forgot
game,
that
but
there was a second game even coming out. To be honest,
I didn't know until I just happened to see it on Game Pass.
Yeah.
I only asked because I feel like there's references to things that I don't remember at all, like not even like a passing thing. So I can't remember if maybe there was like extended story elements that happened in DLC or.
Yeah, I think there was High on Life DLC. Buy High on Life plus DLC bundle. So there is some form of DLC for it. What that is,
Who knows?
High on Knife is the name of the DLC.
Oh, I do kind of remember that now.
What it's about, I couldn't tell you, but it does exist.
Okay. Yeah, now that you say that, it's ringing a bell. But like I said, I feel like there are story elements that are kind of glossed over during the beginning of the game, just to kind of get you up to speed.
Yeah.
That made me go, was that something that I'm supposed to remember from the first game? But I feel like it might have been from DLC.
Yeah. That's weird for them to put a focus on DLC, but
it's not even like a focus. It's just like they do like a not a recap, but like the beginning is sort of a montage to let you know where your character is, and they keep making references to things that have already happened.
It was basically like intergalactic cable for like the opening of the second game, right? Like you kept on just like jumping from like time periods.
Yeah, well, it would jump between like you doing different things, and like characters around you would give exposition to let you know what's going on.
Okay. Well, you think it's something you're gonna stick with and finish, or?
Yeah, maybe. Okay. I could probably go back in there. As a matter of fact, I probably can now. Maybe I'll just uninstall Survivor. I don't know.
I'm gonna finally uninstall a game. What's going on here?
Well, because now I own I have Survivor on my Xbox because of Game Pass. I've got Survivor and Fallen Order on my Xbox because of Game Pass. But now I purchased them both on Steam, so they're on my computer. So I don't need to have them on the Xbox. But that would mean I have to start Fallen Order again, which is fine. I barely got anywhere in it.
Yeah, but it also does mean you need to start Outlaws. You need to make space for that because that is a game we are supposed to play.
Oh yeah, we doing that next week? Because I'm already down. I finished it. So.
No, we're not doing that next week. I think you're the only person who's been playing. Don's played it a little bit, but I will get to it soon. My plan today was to actually start a portion of Outlaws, so I could talk about it a little bit tonight. But
you guys would, I think both of you being like people who enjoy the Star Wars universe, I think are gonna really dig this game. Because I don't really care about the Star Wars universe, but like the level design and everything of that game, I was like, whoa, this is like really good. I felt like an actual Star Wars like at one point.
Wow,
that's great.
That's high praise. That's high praise coming from Todd Gary.
Yeah, I think I'll enjoy it enough. But no, today got a little derailed because we spent an hour and 15 minutes helping you.
That was way longer than an hour and 15 minutes, wasn't it?
It was at least an hour and 15 minutes.
It felt like an eternity.
It did.
It did.
Very long.
All I know is that in my world, I was like, "Oh, I'm never getting this back because I'm not good at figuring stuff out like this, and I'm just going to give up."
I mean,
and honestly, I accepted the fact. I was like, if I lost everything, I would have been like, "Oh, that sucks," but whatever. I still like to play Overwatch.
I still can't believe we did get it back. It's a little nutty that you put your Overwatch account in limbo, and then we somehow managed to get it back. Please don't do that again.
I mean, I really just enjoyed the fact that we like had to confirm with him beforehand. It's like, hey, listen, is your Xbox account already tied to your BattleNet? He's like, yeah, no problem. No problem, guys.
I prepped him on like Tuesday. On Tuesday, I was like, just make sure that all your accounts are correct.
Nope. When I signed in today, I'm like, you're like, is that the right account? And I like told you everything. You're like, yeah, no, that's perfect. That sounds exactly like your name, even though it was like Toddy by nature. It wasn't even Todd of War. And you're like, just do it. And you kept on pushing me, and then I did it, and now I lost all that shit. It's your fault.
You could just know how to use emails and make accounts and not.
Yeah, it would be a lot easier if you like just literally knew how
I'm getting
technology.
Like I'm using my what are those dummy accounts that I used to like want to have all the time. Smurf accounts. You were like saying like it's your Smurf account, and the whole time it was just a fucking ridiculous generated email that I've been on. I didn't even realize this whole time that I've never been on an email.
Again, I don't think it was a generated email that you've been on. I think that in trying to get it back, they just created a dummy thing to send you a thing.
No, because I have that email going back to like 2012. Like
that
sent that email
again
for 2022.
I don't know how you don't know how to use an email.
I just don't. I mean, it was around the time I was done with Overwatch, so like I probably didn't pay attention to it.
No, what year was
that game? The last email, the email I had that I saw that like I could tie where I found that I think was 2022. It seems like it was right around the time where we had to merge our old accounts into like the new accounts and.
Yeah, it still doesn't even make any sense that you downloaded it on PlayStation. I don't know why you did that. It seems like you were trying to get loot boxes.
But I had 2 hours played on it. Yeah, like it's like
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, fun, not actual not fun times. That was miserable. It gave me the worst headache. I'm just sitting here going like, how do we fix this? What do we have to do?
So
Like
I
I
accepted
got to
my
the
fate.
point where I almost got in my car and drove to your fucking place to like try to do it myself because you could not figure it out. Anyways, I think I don't know. We playing anything else? We watching anything else? Anything else going on?
I'm excited for you guys to watch Begonia. I think that's gonna be Brendan's favorite movie of all time, personally.
I can't wait to watch Begonia. The last thing I wanted to talk about was we got a little Pokemon news today, and we're going to get some more Pokemon news next week. Fire Red, Leaf Green, now available on Switch. Little criticism around the fact that it's just, I think they're just straight ports, and they're $20 a piece if you want to download them.
Nintendo, nickel and diamond.
It's frustrating. Those I feel like are perfect things to just be put onto Nintendo Online since they have that service.
True.
But
yeah, I didn't even think about that.
They also know people are gonna fucking spend money on Pokemon, and I'm gonna fucking download it tonight probably and play it in bed. So, a game that I've played too many times, I'm gonna download it again for $20 and play it. Like a
how they get you. Good old Nintendo.
Like a real fucking rube.
I would like to crack open my Wii and see all those games I paid for that I can never touch ever again. They're just fucking locked to my Wii.
What, you can't play them on Wii still? I think you can. If you have
I mean, I can
downloaded.
on the Wii, but like I have to.
Yeah.
I mean, I meant like in my Nintendo account, like it's like I can't transfer over anything.
It's all garbage. But I mean, like, I should just keep my Wii hooked up somewhere because I have a lot of games downloaded from.
Dude, I used to buy so much stuff on that. Like, I would be in that shop 90% of the time, just buying random shit.
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo Online's fine. Like the stuff that they add that you can just kind of like go in and play, but I also wouldn't mind if they just put them in the shop and I could download them. Like some of those games I would pay for again.
Yeah. Yes.
As long as from now going forward, they just stayed on my Nintendo account and I don't have to.
Oh yeah, make them $5, man. They probably make more money off of that.
I think they would make more money if they did that. To be honest, like make them $5 and then make them future proof now. Be like, hey, this is tied to your account now going forward. So
I would be spending. I'd be buying like a couple games a week. Like I'd be like, this is here, okay, and now I have it locked into my Switch too. Yeah. Okay, sweet.
Yep, I would be real fucking dumb with that. But on top of that, we also got confirmation of a Pokemon Presents, which is going to be next Friday, the 27th, which is no surprise. I mean, I feel like they've been doing Pokemon Presents in February's, which is like the, anniversary month of the games. So it makes sense. I feel like they've been doing it for a while now. So I think a lot of people were expecting it. The big
Switch 2, just doing everything in their power to like not make me excited ever, is Switch 2. I'm only playing old games on it right now, minus Mario Kart.
Yeah, I also, you're never going to be excited about Pokemon, so this is not even for you.
No, I mean, like, yeah, I know, but like, it's just in general though. Like every new announcements for like the new IPs, I know it's like the year of Pokemon, the anniversary, and everything. But I'm like, God damn it! I'm like, this released a Pokemon last year. I was like, for the love of God.
I mean, there'll be something else, at least something else, big marquee game this year. We still don't really know what they're doing in the back half of the year, or really most of the year. So, the only stuff we know about is Tomodachi Life and Rhythm Heaven, and maybe one other thing. So it's a lot of smaller exclusive games, first party games. So there's, I have my hat in the bucket of, I think we're getting new Mario this year. That's where my head is at. But a lot of people are telling me I am incorrect. But that's at least where my heart is. Even if we don't get a new Mario 3D platformer this year, I do think they're going to at least announce it and reveal it. I think there is something there, and it's on the horizon. That's.
I'm surprised they don't.
My gut is telling me.
I'm surprised they didn't line something up with the Mario movie release. Like, kind of,
That's why I think we are going to get a game, because of the movie also being there. I just think it's like, I don't know. I mean, we did just get Mario Tennis if we don't get a Mario mainline game, I do think that there will be at least one other Mario spin-off game this year. I just feel like it's too hot of a Mario year with the movie for them to not kind
That's what I'm
of
saying. Yeah.
flood some Mario stuff out there. So, but I also do think them keeping distance around the movie is also a little smart too, because like the movie universe Mario, like everything looks different. Like, you know what I mean? Like all the characters look different and like obviously have voice acting and stuff. So it's just, I could see them also keeping a little bit of a distance around it.
Didn't Charles Martinetti retire? Or he's done?
I mean, I don't know if they've retired or if they pushed him off the character. There is another voice actor that
There's
voices.
another voice actor, yeah.
I didn't know if like Chris Pratt was going to be like the game voice actor
No,
now
I
too.
fucking hope not. I hope they never.
I can imagine that'd be fucking terrible.
That would be awful. It would be so fucking bad. So I think the big thing. So I won't get too much into like leaks because there was a giant, what is dubbed the Terra leak from Pokemon. I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago, but part of that leak seems to suggest that this year we're getting Gen 10. So I think a lot of people are expecting them to reveal Gen 10 next week. I think outside of that, I don't really know what to expect. I mean, it's a huge anniversary year. It's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. We're getting just a fucking social media announcement, Shadow Drop, Fire Red, Leaf Green today. So I feel like them doing that right now, a week ahead, means that I don't know what that means. I feel like that means that there's something else substantial, maybe like spin-off wise or port wise, for them to put this out here, because I don't know why they wouldn't just put that as part of the Pokemon Presents. Like it's not a small thing for them to just drop. Like it's the first two games that the first two games, but are the original remakes of them. So like that's not a nothing announcement. Like that's like a legit thing people are excited to download and play. So them putting that just out on social media a week before the direct makes me think that the direct has maybe other like ready, download today type games, or I don't know what else could be in there. But I mean, Todd's kind of not irrelevant here, but like, is there anything they could show you next week, Todd? Like, could they like show you a version of Gen 10 that gets you excited? Like Todd Gary is going to be like, oh shit, this looks amazing.
Yes, but like my whole like thought process with like Pokemon is like a fucking massive franchise. I feel like they should be way ahead of where they're at right now, as far as like revolutionizing stuff, as far as just for them, not for like everyone else. But I'm saying like for like where Pokemon should be.
Yeah.
And I'm still surprised that like they haven't come out with this fucking banger of a game that everyone's like, holy shit, this is what these kind of like Breath of the Wild scenario, where like, you know, we're always enjoying all this stuff regardless of Breath of the Wild and this shit, but like make that game that you're like, whoa, they just took it to the next fucking level. And that's how they get me, basically. But you know how they get me? If they fucking put their rights on that game, Doki Doki, you know, do something like that, like something on a massive scale like that, like your Pokemon.
I don't even know. You want it to just look like that game?
No, that game just had like a giant open world where you're like skateboarding and riding a bike around, and it felt like more like, and it like looked like, I feel like Pokemon. I have a hard time with Pokemon because I feel like it looks like it's so half-assed when it comes to graphics. It looks like it has not caught up with the times in a very long time. It bothers me, and I'm not a graphics person. I don't fucking care.
Not
but
a
like,
graphics person, but here's my big argument about graphics.
Like, I just feel like every Pokemon game plays and looks the same. Obviously the last game you can move around now, and like when you're fighting and stuff like that. But like for the most part, I feel like they're all just kind of like. Eh.
I mean, I feel like that's not an argument you can make for somebody who's not played like really
I've only
a
played,
majority of Pokemon games.
I played 3. What did I play? I played Arceus. I played one before Arceus. I think I played 2. Those are the 2, right? I think I played 2.
I think you
Sword
played,
and Shield.
I think
I said Sword and Shield and then Arceus.
Yeah, I mean that's like such a small snapshot of what Pokemon is. And don't get me wrong, I mean some of these modern Pokemon games have not been I don't want to say not been the best, but they have had their issues, both technical and whatever otherwise. But I do think that they have also like done a lot of really good things in the last few
I think
years
their
with Pokemon.
development cycle is so short in a good way for them, where they're making tons of money. So I think if they wanted to do something that I wanted, they would have to change that, and like I don't think it would work out for them. I think they'd probably lose money if they did something that I wanted. What I'm asking for, what's what I want from a Pokemon game, I think would hurt them because of like they're
Yeah.
making those sales
I
with
mean,
all these games.
I don't know if Pokemon is ever gonna be something you want to play, because you say things like you want a turn-based RPG, and then they put one out and you don't want to play it. So I
Wait, which
like,
one?
I mean,
Aren't they all technically?
for the most part, yes. But like, you
Yeah,
always say you
but I
want a
don't.
turn-based RPG in general, and like like
It feels like a
Scarlet and
turn-based
Violet.
RPG like
Scarlet and
that.
Violet are great games.
No, it feels like a baby turn-based RPG, like
I
RPG
mean,
game.
to an
Like it,
extent, they are like, yes, they are like, you know,
I don't want like crazy challenge, but like I would I would like to feel like I don't like games where like I can press the same move every time and just
yeah,
win.
I think there are parts of those games that do get challenging, and there's end game content that makes it more challenging. But yeah, I wouldn't say that they are challenging games. But to be fair, I loved Dragon Quest VII. I loved Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3. I'm really enjoying Dragon Quest 11. Those games are also like not necessarily very challenging RPGs. Um, I don't need it to be super challenging for it to be good. Like I don't think that's
No,
like that. But yeah, I think it just sounds like still Pokemon's never gonna do what you want it to do.
because like my first experience with the Pokemon game was Sword and Shield, and like it's just like leaf attack, and like literally I can just do that over. All right, is there any point where people are gonna like fight back and I'm gonna have a hard time?
Did
It's
you
like
beat the game?
Sword and Shield I beat, yes.
Okay. I mean,
I didn't beat it
I do
RCSO.
think
Like
Arcee has had some more challenging battles. I mean, I think um, Legends ZA, which is the last game, also like had some challenging moments. Like it's again, it's still not like you know end level bosses of Claire Obscura or something, or
yeah,
other
I don't want that stuff
RPGs
though.
with
Like I'm not
challenging
asking for that
content.
either. I'm
But
just like yeah.
I think that there is some stuff there. But it's really just about I think a big part of it is you have to want to be a part of that world, and like want to have like find monster you have to like want to
Listen,
have
I want
connections
them
to
to
these
make me part of
characters.
that. I want them to make me part of this world. That's what
Well,
I'm
I think
saying. Like
Gen
I
10 will
want.
be the last swing, is like whatever Gen 10 ends up being when they show it off. If this isn't like the next evolution of Pokemon, it's probably not going to grab you. Like if it's not a
So
big swing.
this is like honestly, I don't like going by user reviews and everything because you can just fucking completely tank something. But on Metacritic, Pokemon's Legends ZNA, the user score is 4.7, which I'm actually surprised by.
Yeah, I mean, what is the critic score?
78, which isn't great, but it's not
Yeah.
bad. That's pretty good.
I mean, I do think that Pokemon games in general kind of review very broadly. I think there are people that love Pokemon. I think there are people that don't like Pokemon. I think there are people that are very critical of Pokemon. And I think that, for a lot of people, Pokemon at this point has been something that they've grown up with. So, like, their expectations of the series might be, everything from this is just comfort game that I'm always going to play and love. I love being in this world and collecting monsters or whatever. Or it's going to be more akin to what you want, and it's like they're not doing much to move the needle in a lot of these
Well, there's no reason for them
iterations.
to though, because like you
I
said,
mean, no,
like
there
there's
is. Like they're always
there
going to
is,
have
but
their
like
big fan base, but like if they move the needle in a way that gets new people in, like you, I think that's also extremely valuable. Um, I don't know. I think Gen 10 is the big focus of this Pokemon Presents. Whatever else they show, I'm sure there'll be updates for all of the, mobile stuff and other like ongoing games like Pokemon Unite and stuff like that. But as far as like other announcements within there, I feel like they've got to do something else with it being the 30th anniversary, with just like either another remake or the next whatever would come after Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which would be Black and White. Like, I feel like there's got to be something else kind of substantial aside from just Gen 10. I guess we'll have to wait and see one more week. But it will be interesting to see how much they show of the next generation, because I could see it very much just being a tease, the name of the games, and then them even maybe saying there'll be a Pokemon Gen 10 specific direct at this date or whatever, where they go like deeper. I'm very curious to see what the starter Pokemon are. I don't know if we're going to get those here, but that would be really cool too. So, I don't know. Probably a Pokemon like Switch 2 console maybe would be my guess, like a bundle. I don't know if they show that here or they show that in a future direct, but I feel like that's probably a bare minimum a Switch 2 Pro controller that's Pokemon themed, or Joy-Cons. Like, I feel like that's probably a slam dunk. Mike, any hopes, expectations, things you want to see, things that would get you excited?
Nothing I can think of. I feel like they've done everything that I wanted them to do, and I still haven't played a Pokemon game in like 10 years.
Which is crazy, because I think you would enjoy some of these current Pokemon games.
Yeah, I probably would. I didn't go on my way to buy them, and then I didn't play them.
Crazy man.
Has there ever been online multiplayer for Pokemon? Like, I know there's like you can go into like the danger areas and do, but I'm saying like versus kind of stuff, like battling other people. Has there been stuff like that?
Yeah, since like the DS.
Wait, don't make that face. I know like Nintendo's online structure is so weak that like I would just assume that it's not there half the time.
Yeah, they just battle friends online and stuff. Yeah, that's been there since like.
Or
the
just
DS.
random people. Like, do you have to have friend codes, or is it like you can just?
I don't know, because that like battling is like not what I care about in those games.
It's collecting and everything.
Yeah, I just want to fill up the Pokédex and like build a team and whatever. Like I have very little interest in like fighting my friends, let alone random people.
Hey, whatever happened to that Pokemon?
Yes. Pokemon Red, Pokemon Gold and Silver. Yes, I was link cable. Let's go. Yeah, let's fucking fight. But like I have been so not about that.
I remember the first time I went to PAX, you guys were like battling fucking people with pins on and shit, and like
that was more of a Joe thing. I don't know if I actually, maybe I did one year. I don't know. But I know.
Oh yeah, they had like Elite Four. Yeah,
I think that's been going on forever. I think it's probably still going on. But I don't think I think I was getting into it a little bit because Joe liked to play it, and I was like, oh, I'll fucking build a team. But that was not my bag. Getting into like especially high level Pokemon team building and competitive play is like you're training, you're like breeding Pokemon until they get perfect IVs and like perfect stats, so you can build them certain ways, and like constantly hatching eggs until you get the correct stats you want. Like I'm very okay with that not being. I'm people that like doing that, go for it, have a blast. I'm glad you get that enjoyment, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm very okay with. Oh, I like Sylveon. I'm gonna get a Sylveon and put Sylveon on my team. Oh, I like fucking Starmie. Cool. I'm gonna go find a Starmie and put a Starmie on my team. Like that's what I want to do. Otherwise, I'm very okay. Yeah, I don't know. Anything else?
Yeah.
Any other
Pokemon baby?
hopes?
Pokemon.
Nope, that's it. We did it.
Oh, give them guns. Now they have to put guns in there now that
Please don't.
Pal World did it.
That's true. I need my Pokemon strapped.
That's what's gonna get you to play, Mike. Give them guns, and that will get you on board.
There you go.
Yeah, I need my Machamp to have the 9.
I want my Vanilla Light to have 2 Glocks in each cone.
I almost just said, Mike, that's not a gun, because I was in my head when you said the 9. I was thinking of Game & Watch. Like Seeing if Dom will respond for the game. But while I do that, thank you so much for listening to this week's
Wait, what's
episode,
it?
episode 511 of the Pass the Controller podcast. If you're a friend of the show, fan of the show, want to support the show, tons of ways to do that. Easiest way, freest way. Just go to our website, passthecontroller.io. It'll link you out to everything that we do. You can leave us a 5-star review wherever you listen to the show, watch the show. If you want to watch the show live, we record the show live most weeks at twitch.tv/passcontroller. If you can't catch it live but you want to watch the show, just go to YouTube, type in Pass the Controller Podcast. We'll pop up over there. I think that's really it for wrapping the show up. Dom is not responding, so...
What's the score right now? Because I wasn't here last week.
Everyone got a
Took a
point.
commanded week.
Everyone got a point last week, but
Oh,
Dom
nice.
got
Okay.
a bullseye last week.
Ooh, which one?
So
What game?
you're still in the lead. 11. Todd has 11. Dom has 10, and Mike has 3. As we close the episode out, we always play a game. Just waiting to see if Dom can
Proceed.
respond. If he can't, I gotta switch the game. Obviously. Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try something. Something's getting picked up on your microphone, Mike. I don't know what it is, but it's like a...
I just burped.
No, not that. I mean, that got picked up, obviously.
Oh.
But no, there's like some interference, some static or interference. I don't know what.
Interesting.
It's just like a constant...
I don't hear it on my end.
I mean, Mike's thing's constantly lit up. You can just watch it.
Yeah, it's always lit up. That much I knew about.
He's lit.
Oh, you know it.
It wasn't going the whole episode. It's just more.
Wait, are we
recent-
playing the music game? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're trying to pull up right now?
No, because that would absolutely break your setup because you don't know how to use anything.
What do you mean?
Bro, stop it. Stop that. Yeah, name this Bruno Mars song. That's what we're going to play.
Let's go.
Let's see. We're going to try to do...
I catch a grenade
We're
for
going to try
ya.
to do the movie game, but for video games. Let's see if we can make this work. Mike, pick me a year.
Give me a year. Mamma mia. 2023.
Ooh.
Mikey.
Looky, I caught me a hooky.
Yo.
Let's see. Let me find a game.
Bangarang.
Okay. Let's try this out. Let's see if we can make something happen with this.
Is it like guessing the game? So it's like the
Yeah,
movie
you
game?
You need to name this game. Let's see if
Okay.
this works. Okay. This game released on February 8th, 2023. Although it originally released in November 18th, 2002.
2002.
Both times exclusive to the console of those eras. This game is one in an ongoing series, both within itself and within a larger franchise.
Oh, I now hear what you're talking about with Mike.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
That was a truck.
Thanks a lot, Mike. This is the fourth game in the franchise, and first in this quadrilogy. Whatever you did made that noise go away. Oh, now it's kind of back.
Well,
It is what it is.
I'm out of ideas.
I feel like I've given you a lot of clues at this point.
Is it Metroid Prime Remake?
It is indeed Metroid Prime Remastered. Todd will get the first point of the night. Michael, give me a year.
Mm.
2023.
Great. Love it. Let's say 20. No.
2023.
08.
Oh, 8.
2008. Sorry. I thought you said, oh, wait. And I was like, all right, I'm waiting.
Well, we're waiting.
Let's see. 2008. 2008.
Yeah, what's 2008? I'm trying to think. I feel like that's Battlefield, Bad Company time. No, maybe it's a little after that.
I'm confused. You're just gonna like give Mike clues?
No, because I don't
Just
think
name
that.
games.
Okay.
I'm trying to place the time period of.
Let's see. Ooh, okay. I like this. Wait, I'm so confused by this. List is incorrect. Hold on. Apologies. Apologies. Let me get a more accurate list because this is giving me stuff from different years, which is not what Mike asked for.
In the year 2000.
Okay. I like this. You need to give me the full title of this game as a reminder. Initially released on January 31st, 2008. This console exclusive is the third game in a series. Okay, hold on. According to Metacritic, this game has a 93% critic score and an 8.7 user score.
It's not Max Payne 3, is it?
It is not Max Payne 3.
Oh, damn it.
Was that a console
So close.
exclusive?
Oh, no. See? I don't listen.
You really don't. Let's see what else. What do we got?
Wait, what console did you say it was for?
I didn't.
It was a good try. I like that.
It's a 2008 console exclusive, so if you can figure out what console generation that is, you can deduce it's at least one of 3 consoles, or I guess 4. But I'll tell you now, it's not a handheld.
Is it God of War 3?
Incorrect.
Oh, it's Resistance Fall of Man 3.
Incorrect. Are you Googling stuff?
No, I'm literally coming up with stuff. You think
I'm trying to think of non-obvious. Like, there are plenty of things I can say about this game, but I'm trying to think of non-obvious ones.
How many award noms did it get? How many Oscars?
Pikmin 3?
Incorrect. Mike,
I was joking. Don't even.
I mean, I was looking to see if there were like Game of the Year awards attached to it, but that's honestly too much Googling to do on the fly, so I'm just not going to do that.
You might know this top billed actor.
You might know
From the MCU.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to see if there is. It looks like this game was maybe officially revealed in 2006. Not part of this console's E3 press conference, but instead the following day.
Gears of War 3?
Incorrect.
Damn it. I'm running out of. Oh, Uncharted 3. Drake's Legacy. I forget what it's called.
Oh yeah, he wants a full title for something, right?
Yes. You need the full title.
Uncharted 2, Uncharted 4, Thief's End.
It's not an Uncharted game.
Oh, you're leading me down that path. You were quiet, like I was like, oh, okay.
No, I'm just trying to figure.
You're just kind of quiet.
This is harder to
You're
do
like,
than the movie game because these things don't have the same type of information to give. I can't be like,
yeah,
you may know this actor from Bop. I can say there are very easy things I can say, but it's just going to be whoever says the game quicker. So I'm trying to get more cleverly dropped hints. I mean, it's a very well received game.
You said it's the third game in the series. Is that what? Are we still
say
at
it's the
that?
third game in a series? Yes. This game placed 15th in official Nintendo Magazine's 100 greatest Nintendo games of all time.
Is it Brawl? Is it Smash Brawl?
It is Brawl. Todd's scooping up a point. Mike, where are you at on Brawl?
I don't know. I figured it was a Nintendo exclusive, and I was like, what came out?
I did too, but that's why I was like guessing everything but Nintendo because I couldn't think of any Nintendo exclusives.
All right, I guess give me one more year. I don't know. This does not work for video games. But hit me up, Mike. What do you got?
It does not.
2021, Mike. Do it.
All right. Yeah. What Todd said.
I want to stay somewhat current.
Let's see. What's a good one? Got it. Locked in. This 2021 rated R movie clocks in at 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Wait, we're doing movies now?
Yes, because it doesn't work the same for games, and I don't feel like trying to figure out how to make it work right now.
I was like, what the fuck?
We're just gonna
we're
just gonna make this.
I guess now I pay attention.
2021, 2 hours and 18
rated
minutes, rated R.
Right.
Rotten Tomatoes has it listed as a 56% tomato meter and a 78% popcorn.
Okay, all right. People like this.
Rotten Tomatoes says you might also like Queen Pins, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, Triangle of Sadness, Sword of Trust, and Corporate Animals.
Not too sure on that.
This film has
keep going.
An worldwide box office take, according to Box Office Mojo, of $791,000
dues. It's pretty damn good.
I mean, that's pandemic time. Like, I don't know what you were expecting to do.
Yeah, so nothing was like,
Or maybe it's another clue in itself.
It could be, but let me hear more.
I'm trying to think of what movies came out during the pandemic, too. I know,
that's...
Suicide Squad, but it's definitely not Suicide Squad. That made way more than $700,000, even for having a limited release.
I think there's another clue with the box office.
Oh, is it Inside?
Incorrect.
I don't know if that had any box office, so that's why. Yes.
It's because this film had a limited theatrical release.
Yeah, makes
because
sense.
It was a streaming film. That was the clue.
There's a lot of streaming. It's not Black Widow, right?
It's not what?
Oh,
he said Black Widow.
No.
That's not rated R.
This film has 99 nominations and 24 wins, including 4 Academy Award nominations. for nominations for Best Motion Picture of the Year, nomination for Best Achievement in Film Editing, nomination for Best Achievement in Music Written for a Motion Picture, Original Score, and Best Original Screenplay.
Oscars, huh?
You may know the director, who also wrote this film. You may know the director, according to IMDb, from... See, like, if I give you their producer credits, does that help you? I feel like it doesn't. I feel like it is not helpful when I do that.
Producer? Yeah, producers mean nothing to me.
Yeah, anyone can be a producer.
All right, well, their other 3 films on IMDb are listed as a producer. The 4th movie listed there, they are listed as a writer, so I'll just say The Big Short. You may know the 3rd billed actress, and again, this is according to IMDb, so sometimes I feel like they maybe list them incorrectly, but the 3rd billed actress, according to IMDb, you may know from their 398 award nominations and 188 wins, including 20 Oscar nominations / wins. Most recently...
Is it Look Up or Don't Look Up? Or
it is a sweep for Todd this week. It is indeed Don't Look Up.
And we were referencing, what's her face? Devil Wears Prada lady? Meryl Streep?
Meryl Streep,
yeah. Okay.
A squeaky clean sweep for Mr. Todd Gary puts him at 14. Dom still in second with 10, and Mike in third with 3. Did you watch this movie, Mike? Did you must have familiarity with? Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I think the movie should not be 50s. I think it should be in like the high 70s. I thought it was a pretty damn good movie.
I liked it. I mean, I hated watching it during the time that it came out.
Yes, and it still is relevant.
I hate watching it now, but it was, I think it was overall good. I think I remember enjoying it. So, cool. Well, that ends the week. Episode 511. We appreciate you, and I don't know. We'll see you next time.